right, guys, welcome on behalf of the 15th Annual Beer City Cup here in Asheville, North Carolina. My name is Cole Slater, and I do have my other commentator here with me, just trying to get the technical difficulties figured out. Go.
All righty, welcome into the Beer
Here
City
he
Cup.
is, guys. Welcome in. We got some color commentary on this one. Again, guys, my name is Cole Slater.
And Zachary Butch right here. All right, thank you, Cole.
Yep, you're leading, brother. You got it.
All righty, it's an exciting final here in Asheville, North Carolina. Men's over 30. Waiting all day for this final. Only 3 more games remain in this time slot. 1 more after that, and we're underway here. On field 1B, it is Window World Highlander versus Rickshaw Thai Kitchen and Bar.
Yeah, and you love to see it. It's 2 teams sponsored by different sponsors, Window World and Thai Kitchen and Bar. I had a chance to talk to both teams, and again, the only reason they're here is because of their sponsors. So it would only make sense to have their names right there.
Sponsors such a big part of the game nowadays. You see it everywhere. Sponsors everywhere, and the sponsors for this tournament as well. Our proud sponsor, Sierra Nevada IPA, Devil's Foot Soda, Flight Sports, ExploreAsheville.com, and Barbecue Smokehouse.
And back on our way, thanks to all of our sponsors. Window World seeing it out. Looks like Alex.
So Rickshaw going left to right on your screen wearing the all-black uniforms. In Window World, we have the all-whites going right to left. You can't get any more black or white than that, Cole.
It's pretty simple. Looks like we're already having some confusion on the field. Some of the players upset with the linemen already.
Yes, 2 linemen here. First game that I've been a part of that we've had 3 referees on the field.
So exactly, Zach. They actually had a problem with one of the finals where it was just one of the referees, and they made the executive decision to field the rest of them with 3 to prevent any discrepancies here in these final matches.
Yeah, the final match is so big.
Here's
a strike away! Oh, simultaneous screaming.
And what a lovely start for Window Worlds. And Rickshaw just a little stunned there. I think it caught the keeper off guard. Couldn't really see it as it dipped down. And again,
yeah, that didn't have that much pace, Cole, like you said.
Again, I think it was just that awkward bounce. Keeper couldn't read it there. Just unlucky, but a perfect start for Window World as we kick back off.
So Window World now leading 1-0 over Rickshaw. Rickshaw maybe a little bit discombobulated after that goal. They play a pass out of bounds, almost leading to a corner for Window World. And Cole, both these teams, a little bit of a rivalry, or maybe a friendship, you might say, both from Atlanta.
I would actually argue it's definitely going to be a rivalry. These guys play in the same Wednesday league back home in Atlanta, so they are no strangers to seeing each other on the field. However, I don't have the information for how those last couple of games have went between these 2 sides, but they're here in the final, which is all you need to know.
Yeah, they haven't met this tournament, but I can get you that information here. It was a gruesome group stage for both of these teams.
And again, I had a chance to talk with some of these players. I was told that number 24 on Window World is one of the star players there. His name, Fuyad Aduyani. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
We will go with that, Adiani.
It looks right to me, my friend. He's going to wait for the pressure from Alex.
Stay. And for Rickshaw, it's number 3, Nicholas Haig. That is a player to watch from Sheffield, England. He actually played on Sheffield Wednesday for a little bit. Brief stint there.
Yep, we did get a chance to talk with some of the teammates early on. What a move here. Window World, a lunge tackle. Could have gone down. Was looking for the call. Referee says play on. Nothing there.
And sometimes you just need to take the tumble for the ref to see that it is a foul.
Absolutely. You are absolutely right, Zach.
So here's Rickshaw. Window World now steals it back. Window World in the group stage, they won both their games by fair margins. And then in the tournament, they've won the quarterfinals and the semifinals, of course, to get here. But they beat Hellbenders FC 2-1, and then they beat Waterfall FC.
And likewise, just as you were saying, Zach, Thai Kitchen and Bar also has had a great winning streak on their path to the final here. They have not lost yet in this tournament.
Yeah, beating Football Fellowship in the quarterfinals 4-2, and then Large Farva 2-1 in the semifinals. I was a part of that game. That was a great game.
If there's anything they know how to do, it is score. They have a strong attacking line here, again with Prince. He's not on a little injury there. But nonetheless, Window World now in a good scoring position.
Yeah, yellow card shown as well, Cole.
I did not even see the yellow card. Who was it given to?
It was given to Rickshaw. That's all that I got. Sun kind of
So
got
the first
my eyes.
yellow card of the game. The referee showing how he's going to officiate things. Again, he just got done with the women's premier match. The Panthers losing that one to the Pioneers. Good strike.
Looks like it was covered there from goalkeeper.
Now Alex driving. He's got 2 on his back. Now 3. And following through there. Now Thai Kitchen and Bar still on the ball.
Yeah, Rickshaw is really led by Harley. As you said, Alex Harley, the full name there. He had a little bit of a knee injury earlier in the tournament. Still does. Limited minutes now, the captain for Rickshaw.
Now driving forward onto this left side. It's going to be Mercer. Lovely feet. And a quick move back to the keeper.
Carandina to Carandina. We got some brothers there connecting the center back and the goalkeeper. That's a great switch.
Plenty of space now for Mercer.
Window World get out of this sticky situation. Now they're on the break. Already up a goal, and it's cleared by Haig.
And a lovely stop there to prevent that breakaway.
So quick stoppage here.
Window World on the ball. Again, currently leading 1-0 against Thai Kitchen and Bar. Got an early goal in the opening minutes. Finds it down the line. And not much there, huh, Zach?
No, tough angle there for Window World.
I think that was number 23, Kevin Osorio.
Yeah, Kevin Osorio got a little antsy there. But a tough angle. Tried to make something out of it. Rickshaw now about to make a couple substitutions, as are Window World. Looks like mass changes maybe for Window World on the far side of the field. Here on the near side,
Well, again, Zach,
Ian Smith is coming in. Yeah.
again, we could talk about just how much fitness these guys have to keep in the tank. They've been playing the last 2 days. And here they've made it to the final. This is what it's all about for all the cookies in the jar. So it's interesting to see how it would all play out. Again, fresh legs are such an important part of this tournament.
Well, that's why having depth is great. Here's Rickshaw. They got it. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. Oh, my goodness, Rickshaw.
And how about that, Zach? Rickshaw find the redemption goal and tie it back 1-1. Window Worlds now has to figure out a game plan going forward. Rickshaw still in this.
And I thought that Alien Murtovic had the save, but it just snuck over the line, and we're all square at 1.
Again, Zach, that is a valuable reason of why you follow through that initial shot. Just like you said, didn't really do much, but a follow through there, and Thai Kitchen and Bar able to find the equalizer. Back underway, and I can see a new energy in this Thai Kitchen team.
Yeah, Rickshaw now motivated. Also on the field, Ian Smith. Ian Smith coming off the game winner last 5 minutes for Rickshaw in the semifinals.
Some would call him Mr. Clutch, huh?
Absolutely. It was a great backside run. That is definitely on the highlights.
Window World's trying to get in into that final third. A strong tackle from behind. And it's a PK!
I think it might be on the outside of the box there, Cole.
I don't know. I think he was pointing to the spot. I guess we're going to find out here.
Well, another yellow, though.
Again, the second
Rickshaw.
yellow
Yeah.
of the match. Is still early on.
It's a second yellow. It's a red
Oh, are you
my
kidding me? A
goodness.
red card.
So this has changed the game completely for Rickshaw. It's definitely outside the box. Getting word, Cole. So outside
It is going to be outside the box.
Okay. But it's a red card no matter what.
So that's a red card for Window Worlds?
No, red card for
Rickshaw.
Rickshaw. Second yellow. And two tough
I didn't even see the
challenges.
player come off. There it is.
Well, that's another yellow for, I think.
Oh, it's probably for language here.
Yeah,
Referee
Smith,
tried to-
I think Smith might have got. Oh no, the captain. Yeah, let's take a look at the replay here, Cole.
All right, the instant replay coming into effect here.
Only 9 minutes into the game.
And here you
is
can
in
see
slow
it
motion.
coming in. I think it's arguable there. I didn't see much.
Yeah, I mean he gets a lot of the player.
And it looks like it is, in fact, an indirect free kick. I don't think it's going to be a PK because they're building a wall. It is a PK. What is happening,
What is
folks?
happening in this over-30 final right now?
Oh, and Rickshaw's getting upset,
Rickshaw's
and
heated.
understandably
The captain.
so.
Here's the edge of the box. Yeah, that definitely happens. Oh, that's so close. You can't tell from the camera angle. It's definitely a foul. Is it inside the box?
And
is
I
the
think you're
question.
absolutely right, Zach. This is going to affect the rest of the game,
Well, an early red card.
especially here in the final. They probably would have liked to do that in the group stage, not here in the final. I think it might be a strong call from the referee nonetheless. I like the sportsmanship being shown.
Well, that's the thing with giving an early yellow as a referee. You set yourself up for a tough situation, you know?
Absolutely. And another yellow being given. Are you? And I don't think Rickshaw is responding to this well so far.
Now, Ian Smith now booked, and so is the captain of Harley. So 2 yellows out there. That's important to keep an eye on if this ref's going to keep giving out
And
yellows.
now some of these players on the bench for Rickshaw are starting to get a little involved.
Yeah, comment down below if you think it should have been a red or if it is a penalty. Here's the penalty. Window World.
Oh, that's a save! Are you
Oh, my
kidding me?
goodness! Karma and justice reign supreme,
Surely
Cole.
makes up for that first goal, huh? What a save. Again, statistically one of the hardest things to do in sports.
And we
next to
haven't
hitting
seen
a
it much,
baseball.
Cole. Like you said, we haven't seen it much here in this tournament.
And I think we got ourselves a match here. Substitutions now coming on.
Now they need to make some adjustments, Rickshaw, for sure.
It looks like a formation change for Rickshaw. Going to play a 2-1, 2-1. That includes the goalkeeper back there, so a little bit more stacked formation. A good punch out from the keeper.
Carandina coming up clutch.
Top of the box. Alex trying to bring it down, just can't.
What a save. And let's get another look at that PK save from Carandina. I haven't seen a save regulation all day.
And
Gets
check that
down.
out.
Yeah, like you said, Cole, beautiful.
Fully extended, went the right way, and that's pretty much how PKs go. You either go the right or the wrong way. Look at this tackle from Rickshaw.
It's getting heated now, that's for sure.
Haig.
Haig inside.
Alex trying to use his pace, and a shove. Referee says play on, and it's an interesting choice, Zach, if I do say so myself.
Big outcry from the Rickshaw bench. As
Again,
that's something that we've seen get a card for on Rickshaw.
Again, it just feels a little inconsistent going both ways so far. Plays it back, able to keep it in here. Window World still tied 1-1 against Rickshaw here in our men's over-30 final.
Well, this over-30 final feels like the World Cup final. It is absolutely topsy-turvy.
It is high
on its head right now.
intensity, as can be. Both teams finding and stacking the box. A good ball in. Haig touching it. Now a break for Rickshaw. The ball just caught behind him. Unlucky for Alex there.
Yeah, Harley catching his breath. He's already played some pretty hectic minutes, but here comes Window World. Window World on this near side looking for a cross.
Again, I've been told this is one of their better players. Driven in, straight to the feet of Haig. Dangerous. Now need to get rid of it.
Yeah, Adieni, like you said, the best player on this Window World team.
Good
He's
ball
trying to get some
across.
shifty footwork.
You just hear this Rickshaw coach telling his team, calm, calm, calm. They want to keep control of this game. It is still 1-1. So anything could happen here.
And it's more important for Rickshaw now to make sure they don't concede down a player. It's tough to score. Not saying it's impossible, but just tough.
I'd agree with you there.
So Window World now has to feel that they have the advantage, even though they missed the penalty. That momentary high of emotion can only last so long.
And again, so Rickshaw are now playing down 7 men. Did that red card stay?
Yes, they're playing with 7 men. They're not playing down 7 men.
No, right.
Yeah. Well,
excuse that, folks. You know what I was meaning there. A good driven ball in. Mercer.
Oh, a little shove there. Doesn't get called by the ref. The ref, like you said, seems like it might be a
little inconsistent. Again, we had the same problem in the women's final here, the women's premier final. He definitely wants to control this game. Doesn't want to get away from it. Look at this. An overlapping run. Alex trying to get on the end of it. A.K.A. Harley. And look at the strength. Referee saying playing the advantage. Cuts back. And still wiggling his way through. And that's going to be the right call there from the referee.
So we see you online. Rodrigo Rodriguez, Luan goal.
And Rickshaw still very much in this. It is still tied.
Yes, it is. Jared Ross. I think it's being streamed.
Haig trying to play.
Beer City Cup YouTube.
Correction, that's not
Haig.
Haig.
Second division final being streamed. Kit Connolly. I'm not quite sure.
Haig is number 3.
It is.
Number 2.
So a couple.
It's going to be Sharp
here.
Sablon.
Yeah, as you're saying, a couple subs here. Cole.
Trying to see who came on here. It looks like Window World's making some changes. Number 20 making his way on. That's going to be Josh Bennett. Also number 19, it's going to be Eric Morales Medea. Now playing it wide, the two connecting.
Window World just moving the ball around. Like you said, they have the advantage with the player.
Rickshaw's doing a good job staying nice and compact, though, trying to cut down these lanes as they can. A heavy touch given away.
Too long there for...
Keeps possession, however. You're right, though. Too much weight on that ball.
Yeah, Gerard Iklu there.
Look at this flick. Trying to connect a lovely idea. Taking the left foot strike.
That was centimeters there, Cole.
If not inches away from the bottom right corner. And again, both teams looking promising early on. Again, Rickshaw getting that equalizer.
This is a very similar situation to what we had, and it's the exact opposite in the semifinals with Rickshaw. Calling that game knowing that they were playing a man up in that game.
You know, Zach, I'd hate to make the argument, but Rickshaw's doing a fantastic job of man down. I can't even tell right now.
Yeah, the difference in that game was the opposition was playing in a 3-3 block, just playing defensive. Rickshaw.
Well, we also talked about Rickshaw switching to like a 2-1-2, so a little bit more stacked and layered there. Makes it a little bit easier to press as a team.
Yeah, keep the pressure on, absolutely. That's important. So in the final, if we do get there, it's a golden goal, 2 5-minute periods, not just straight though PKs like we've been seeing.
Now, there's been some confusion, Zach. Is there 2 25-minute halves, or did they extend them to 2 30-minute halves?
2 25-minute halves there, Cole.
So there is the official answer, guys. I was getting some mixed answers from the referee for my first final. I was told 2 30-minute halves, but our last 2 finals have been both 25, so we're going to stick with it here. Again, you heard Zach. It will go into golden goal after it if it stays tied. Driven across, Josh Bennett.
There is Adiemi. Adiemi crosses, dangerous for Rickshaw. Now at the top of the box, there is Window World. Window World driving. Shot in. Yeah.
And not on target. They're not going to challenge the keeper. It goes out for a Rickshaw throw-in.
Five minutes till the first half ends. It's been quite an eventful 20 minutes there, Cole.
It definitely has. Tempers were flaring early on. It looks like it settled down. Well done from the referee. I thought it was going to get a little crazy there. And it's going to be a handball indefinitely. And just
definitely.
Unlucky. He definitely didn't intentionally mean to do that. I don't think anybody ever does.
Of course, yes. And it's an unfortunate play for Harley there. The window work
Referee
getting
waiting
going.
for his whistle. We're good to play.
So an eventful first half. Seen a penalty given, penalty saved, red card, multiple yellows. And here we are sitting at 1-1.
And a good battle between these two. Stuck here in the corner, lofted ball in. He was by himself. Now Ian.
Yeah, Smith clears the lines so Rickshaw can kind of set up here for the last couple of minutes here in this first half.
Zach, let's talk about the weather right now, man. Could we get any perfect of a day here for this final?
No, it is a great day, and fans have come out and spectators as well. Not cleared far enough. Adiemi
And a
shots.
strong strike. Window World not slowing down. Alex with a lunge tackle. And how about that slide tackle? And that was number 11 for Rickshaw, Jonathan Mercado.
The fans and supporters have come out, Cole.
You're absolutely
for
right.
this final.
It's lovely to see. Again, it is awesome to see just how many of these local teams get supported out here. And even the teams that aren't local have their own fans cheering them on.
Yeah, all the family members of Rickshaw and Window World as well. You know, even they're both from Atlanta. And
And you can see the Rickshaw coach starting to get frustrated with some of these calls so far in this game.
So a long throw-in maybe here for Rickshaw. Yes, it will be.
And if you could probably hear, they're asking him to crash the box. Keeper comfortable save, fully extended, looking like Calvin Johnson out there.
Well, he kept it clean, that's for sure, just like Johnson always used to do. As for Rickshaw, those set pieces become more and more valuable down a player. They need to make use of those opportunities.
I
right
actually
there.
agree 100% with you right there, Zach. It's easy to forget that they are going to play this entire final down a man.
And if they're not going to score another goal, they need to keep a clean sheet for the rest of this half, probably a minute or so, and then 25 for the second, and then you would need 10 in golden goal.
And good effort there from number 4. That's going to be, oh, correction. That's not the right player. Back underway.
There is
Harley finds it wide.
and that was a little landscaping there, helping cut the trees down.
That was
the Rickshaw player.
Daniel Cornedia.
And he had Adiemi cutting inside, looking for the pass there. Whoa!
Oh!
My goodness, that was almost an own goal there from Rickshaw.
And an awkward deflection off of number 11 there. Again, that's Jonathan Mercado, a strong player here for Rickshaw. Again, when we talk about the depth of these teams, it feels like pretty much everyone here brings something to the table.
Well, everyone in the finals have had a large team. So that is something to keep an eye on there, Cole. If you want to make a deep run in these tournaments, you need to have a deep roster.
I agree. Team depth is super important. We are hitting the final 2 minutes of this first half. Again, if you're just now joining us, Rickshaw Thai Kitchen and Bar with 1 goal, and also Window World Highlander. And oh my gosh, as I tell the score.
Goal and scored the leading goal. As you're talking about it being tied.
And we're just on about how important set pieces are and how we need to be more clinical as a team. Again, Rickshaw was the one you were highlighting. However, Window World comes through and finishes it there. I think that was number 17. That's Arthur Rex.
And some arguing here. Harley's already yellow.
You're right. That's a dangerous
the end
conversation.
of his night. This would also be probably the end of the game for Rickshaw if they go down 2 players and down a
It
goal.
would be very hard to come back, especially already playing on a small-sided field.
Garandia off his line there, missed the punch. He made a great save off the penalty.
Alex using his body, hands being shown, maybe looking for a foul. There it is. And I would agree that is going to be a foul there. And you can see, again, tempers starting to rise.
Once again, set pieces here.
Just like you were talking about, they need to be clinical on these. We do know Harley has a rocket of a shot. Question is, will he connect the way he wants? It's a wall of 4.
Yeah, definitely preparing for.
Could maybe look again. There is no offsides at any time in this tournament, so I'm surprised not to see more players crash in the box. Alex taking the strike, deflects off the wall.
2 puffs, so the whistle lead to the halftime break. In discussion to the referee goes the whole Rickshaw team almost. You know, it was an interesting situation there. There was Haig, who's a really good player, open to the right. Harley might have been able to dink him in, like you said, and had a good look at it, but Harley decided to go for it.
I think Rickshaw are going to be frustrated coming into this halftime. Again, guys, if you're just now joining us, Window World taking a 2-1 lead against Rickshaw Thai Kitchen and Bar right before the end of this half here in the men's over-30 final here at the Beer City Cup. Again, guys, my name is Cole Slater.
Alongside Zachary Buttright on TSC TV. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Perfect.
Okay, you don't need to be cussing, man. Because you don't need to be cussing. Just make your point. Make your point. I want to talk to the ref. The message don't care about that. So what you say? That's the only thing I say to you. Well, you should understand that they are shit too. You don't need to point that trap. The ball is going this way. Well, you can understand what he's saying. You don't care about him. Let's also for each other. Alright, listen. He didn't tell you to shut up. You do not tell him to shut up. Okay, let's be a team here. Let's be play. Coach, we are meant I'm the only one.
Welcome back here. The Beer City Cup Asheville 2025, 15th year of the origin here in Asheville, North Carolina. It's Window World versus Rickshaw, Thai Kitchen and Bar. And it is 2-1 in favor of Window World. A red card, we've seen 2 yellows. And we've seen a lot of action already. I'm Zachary Butch right here for TSC TV alongside me.
Cole Slater.
Cole, what a half that was.
It was about as crazy as it gets here for a final match. Again, it looked like we had some of the tournament staff come over and have a conversation with some of the Thai Kitchen Bar and players. Basically just saying, we trust the referees to do the right things. Again, it's been a little inconsistent as a whole. Will be interesting to see how he decides to dictate this second half. And back on our way. Again, I don't know if Zach mentioned, guys, but this is the men's over-30 final championship game here for Beer City.
Here. As you were saying, Cole, a lot on the line. $2,500.
$2,500 and ultimate bragging rights. Again, these two play in the same Wednesday league, so not only is it bragging rights for champion here, but it's probably bragging rights for the foreseeable future.
Yeah. There's very few opportunities you get to play someone like that in a tournament.
But the weight of this game holds a different sense than in a league game, I'd say. A little bit more intensity, a little bit more worth playing for.
Adiemi there had a break on it. He got called for the foul.
I saw him limping there. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Machado taking the ball. Not really sure why.
A red card for Rickshaw in the first half. Saved penalty. And it's 2-1 winner. Like you said, it's a finale.
So much going on here. Again, Rickshaw playing down a man. They're currently also trailing 2-1. They found a quick equalizer earlier. Now, Rickshaw back on the ball to 1v2.
Smith, the hero from the semifinals there. Pressuring and getting his team a corner. We said set piece is very important. We saw a set piece goal for Window World to take the lead.
And it's starting to look like Rickshaw taking a different approach. I don't know if you saw Smith there, but he was putting his hands up going into that tackle. They're definitely trying to give the ref nothing to call about.
Yeah, obviously in a game like that, it's tough. Feels like everything against you, and it might be as well. A long conversation at halftime for all.
Rickshaw!
Oh, Rickshaw! They score! And out of nowhere, we said set pieces, set pieces, set pieces.
And how important will that be for Rickshaw, Thai Kitchen and Bar? Once again, equalizing it. Have had to come back from behind twice so far in this game. The question is now, can they find a lead? They're playing a player down. You have to ask questions from Window World.
They're also playing without their best player, Alex Harley, who didn't start the second half. Had a long conversation at halftime. Not very happy walking off.
It looks like Machado down here got a strong tackle from one of the Window World players. I think it was number 17. I think that is going to be Arthur Rex. No card given, however. Some of the teammates were asking for a yellow card. Again, the referee trying to dictate
4
it.
yellow cards for Rickshaw and none for Window World.
And played wide.
So here we got some subs for Window World coming in.
All right, referee saying there were substitutions in play, so it needs to come back. Looks like Window World making a substitution. It looks like number 20 coming back on. That's Josh Bennett making some good runs for Window World.
So here's Window World now.
Playing it wide.
Now they're in that block 3x3 for Rickshaw, Ty, Kitchen, and Barr. That's what we saw a lot from in the Rickshaw semifinal. They were just the ones facing that. They finally broke through.
And a good interception.
Yummy, yeah, like you just said, picking that one off.
And it looks like World Winners Window World is playing more like a 2-3-2.
I would have to agree with you there. Trying to find some more offense now.
Always keeping at least one player back.
Keeping one player back because you have to watch out for the counterattack. But also, they need to press on knowing they have the advantage here. Man up.
Just trying to keep the flow, found wide. Taking the strike.
Oh, Adeyemi got on the end of it, but he sailed it to the next county.
And almost taking the lead again.
Morales made was the sort of crossee there. Now the ref's checking maybe the pump on the ball. Yeah, the ball is good, he said. I don't know. I think
they switched it out.
Flat, yeah.
It wasn't an official tournament ball. It looks exactly the same as the other one. So,
well,
I don't think that was it. It was definitely.
Yeah, the official ball sponsor of your City Cup there, Cole.
We do love Athlete, one of our athletic apparel sponsors. They're the only reason that these guys are able to play in the equipment they're playing in.
Out for a goal kick now for Window World. So what have we seen so far here in the first 5 minutes of the second half, Cole, that really stands out other than the goal?
I've seen Rickshaw coming with a new game plan into this second half. Again, just like you were talking about, it looks like Harley is not going to be playing anymore. They took him out. He was a captain, was having a hard time keeping his head there, and rightfully so, was having a difficult time with that referee. But nonetheless, I think Rickshaw's doing a phenomenal job finding themselves back in this match. Window World could technically continue to hold the ball if they wanted, but as we said, Rickshaw finding that equalizer has changed the game.
Well, I think Rickshaw would be happy with penalties, yeah. It's a long way from that, though. Don't forget, if it is remained tied at the end of regulation, 2 5-minute golden goal periods before penalties.
And Zach, when you say golden goal, explain to our viewers what that means.
Yeah, golden goal just means first to score wins. If nobody scores, then we just move on to penalties. But those 10 minutes are tumultuous.
Exactly what Zach said. If we do end up going into extra time, they are golden goal extra time halves. With that being said, the first 5 minutes played, whichever team scores first will win the final here in the men's over 30. Again, both teams probably not wanting to do that. Ty and Kitchen probably more comfortable going into PKs than Window World. Again, playing that man down.
A good chance there. Really out of nothing, but guess what? It was a great ball in from Haig. The Sheffield Wednesday
That was
product.
a great ball from Haig, cutting across the field there and almost getting on the end of it. Machado stepping to, it's going to be a foul. Referee, no card, no nothing, lets him get up and play. That's what we like to see.
A couple subs coming on for
Oh, and a
Rickshaw,
tough
maybe
tackle.
one.
While outside the box on his left foot, takes a strike and a great save
Gets on his
from
knees
the
there.
keeper there.
Does Gardina.
And that is Cardina in goal.
His brother also on the field. We
That's
talked
what it
about
was.
that earlier.
That's exactly what it was, Zach.
Yeah,
I was looking at the wrong Cardina, and I was shocked. But you're right, that is Cardina in goal. And a lovely save to deny.
The strike from Window World, it was by Osorio. Halfway through the second half here.
And again, just a little over 11 and a half minutes remaining in this second half. If you're just now joining us, Rickshaw Thai Kitchen and Bar currently tied 2-2 with Window World Highlanders here in the men's over 30.
Well, and Cole, the lights are on now. What does that mean? The intensity just picked up 10 degrees.
Well, we all know if you're a soccer player, an athlete of any kind, playing under the lights is a special feeling.
Especially when it is a finale and you're all square with a red card. The ref has been questionable, but it's all putting together for one masterful,
fantastic finale.
Yeah. Here is fresh
Machado
legs for.
Oh, look at these feet. Quick step overs, but lovely defense again from number 20 there. That's Josh Bennett.
Yeah, Rickshaw had some fresh legs in there.
A good ball across. Pressure's on. Haig lucky to get away with that.
Yeah, like you're saying. Haig.
Taking a strike, Machado.
Machado hitting.
And instantly let out a sigh of relief after hitting that. Because he knows he should have leaned over that just a little bit more as it flies over the crossbar.
So Window World looking for the ball. It's probably in downtown Asheville. They won't find that one there.
And again, Zach, I don't know if you've realized this, but the referees do not add on any extra time whatsoever for recovery of the balls.
No, yeah, they'll add on some time for other stuff like normal soccer actions, but recovery of ball is definitely
not one of them.
They've added, no, for sure. And here it is, all 8 or 7, excluding the goalkeeper, in the offensive half for Window World.
Trying to push numbers forward. You're absolutely right. Rickshaw pressing as a team. Here we go.
Potential counterattack, only one up right now.
Machado, well done from Rickshaw, slowing it down. Machado, a ball across. Not a bad attempt from number 7 there.
That is Carcile.
That is right. That's Wilton Carcile. And back underway, Window World. Both these teams trying to break the equalizer. Likely the next goal could secure the final win here. It will be interesting to see how it all plays out. Again, we've been saying it from the get-go in the first half, a red card for Rickshaw hasn't seemed to slow them down too much.
No, a saved penalty after that red card. They gave up the goal off a set piece and then off another corner in the early second half, might you say, for Rickshaw.
And Cardia off his line was going to be forced to make a save.
Yeah, as you say.
But a good deflection. I think it was off Haig there. Plenty of space. Look, Rickshaw dropping off. And again, just trying to prevent the space from being created.
And now counterattack potential. Colorado on that far side looking for him. Can it get to Colorado? No.
And again,
now, like you're saying, Cole, what is that?
I was just going to say, you could probably hear the Thai kitchen coach here telling his players, do not stab. Keep your shape. There's no reason to step. Good tackle there from Haig.
Last minute there as well.
Again, just standing them up. Well done from Rickshaw. Not giving them many options. Again, still playing that man down, but you wouldn't even know it. Window World forcing all their players forward.
Adiami now. Adiyami's been moving all around. He cuts
And
back.
here's a
Adiyami
chance.
driving in.
And
Shot
another
saved. Carrania. Rickshaw has a player down, though.
And Carnadia making another fantastic save. And it looks like he's holding his hamstring there possibly. He looks like he's cramping up.
Yeah, bad cramp. And as you say, Cole, lots of games. This is their 5th game in 2 days. That's a lot, even if it's a shorter game.
Oh, absolutely. Fitness plays a huge role in any match, but specifically here at the Beer City Cup, these guys have been expected to play back-to-back matches, full 50-minute games.
And don't
you're
forget,
starting to see the toll on it on some of these players.
oh yeah, don't forget as well, the Beer City Cup, this is over 30s. These are not just fresh out of college guys or young spring chickens.
They look like spring chickens to me, man, the way they're running around. It's been a high-intensity match, just like we said it would be. A substitution for Rickshaw. That's going to be number 8 here. That's Juan Giraldo, Colorado.
So with the cramp there, it was number 5. So that was Jimenez. Jimenez might come back on after he gets
Might
stretched
try and
out.
get a banana and some electrolytes. Everyone knows the good old mustard trick when you start to cramp. Not my preferred one to go to. But it does work. So does pickle juice.
Yeah, pickle juice I've heard for real. I don't know about the mustard one. Not convinced on that.
Hey, everyone has their own vices, Zach. But nonetheless, back to the action here.
It's a goal kick for Rickshaw. So now 10 minutes to go here for Rickshaw.
Oh, that was a
Interesting. Oh,
dangerous
Smith!
play.
With another brilliant goal! He scored the game winner in the semifinals, and he might have scored the game winner here in the final. Oh my goodness.
What initially looked like a high kick turned into a goal. You got a little over 9 minutes remaining in this match. 9 minutes. Yeah, that ain't right.
We're having confusion on the time here, but referee getting discussed.
And look at this,
with
Rickshaw.
Window World, absolute pandemonium over on our sideline where Rickshaw is. That's where we're positioned.
And again,
And everything
Rickshaw,
is going
Ty,
crazy
Kitchen and
right now.
Bar playing down a man, making a miraculous comeback now, taking the lead 3-2 against Window World Highlanders in this men's over 30 final. And this is why these teams come to the Beer City Cup, folks. Everything's going to be left out here on this field. Window World pressing numbers forward. Going to have to create something.
A man up Window World is, and they're going to be singing Rickshaw if this ends 3-2. Super Smith all the way back to Atlanta.
20. Looking for the layoff, can't reconnect. Using his strength well. Finds it back across.
Still bouncing around. Smith clearing
And a good
it
defensive
right over
clearance
here.
there. And the commentator getting involved here. Well done from Zach. A
You gotta
lovely
do our
first
part.
touch.
Don't flatter me. Don't flatter me. Thank you.
Now Bennett finding it wide. It's
Crossing
Kevin
by Rex.
Osorio.
And it's going to stay, and they're
An
letting
interesting
it go.
choice from Rickshaw. Actually not a bad one. Again, there is no extra time added on for retrieval of the balls. So it's pretty much up to Window World to go and get this back.
So I think we are about actually 10 minutes from the end of the half, maybe 9 now.
8 minutes before the end of the half, folks. This final is still cooking up. Rickshaw again taking this late lead, 3-2 here in the second half.
And you just think, Cole, that Adeyemi might have something to say about this for Window World Notch. Number 24, he's on the ball now. He's going to play.
Driven in.
Yeah, Smith with the clearance.
And again,
Super Smith, as they call him in Rickshaw right now.
And Super Smith showing he can do a little bit of it all here. Not only going to go score goals, but coming back with that defensive clearance. It looks like Super Smith is now making his way off. And a phenomenal job from number 9 there, Smith.
Yeah, Super Ian Smith getting an ovation as he comes to the Rickshaw bench.
Referee says whistle was not blown. He wants it brought back. Another substitution on number 20. It's going to be Abbas Mirza for Rickshaw.
Yeah, Mirza played limited minutes in the semifinal, but very impactful as well. Now the shape
And well
of
done.
Rickshaw more important than ever.
Looks like Mercado also making his way out for Rickshaw. Looks like some fresh legs going to try and maybe see this match out, Zach. And you can see heightened senses from the teammates over here now talking a lot more than we were earlier.
It's a very dangerous game, you know, sitting back, but Winter World has not been able to expose it yet. A little gamesmanship already from Garandia. And as a reminder, Rickshaw is a man down, so Winter World is up. It's 3-2 in favor of Rickshaw, and it is the over-30s final here at the Beer City Cup.
You know, Zach, I'd like to see this game replayed with the full 8 after seeing how this one ends.
Yeah, I think it would be a lot more open. I think we're seeing a lot more defensive effort. Here is Window World on the counter. 3 Rickshaw defenders come from nowhere to clear it out. And remember, this is what we said earlier. No added time for lost balls. Rickshaw knowing that, booting the ball into the next century and forcing the keeper on Window World to chase it down. The mind games here are immaculate.
And the clock is still ticking down. Rickshaw now in the better position than they were when they started. Hard to believe, again, with a red card. But looking to pull all the tricks out their bags.
Right around 6 minutes, closing in on 5.
Brought onto his right
hold
foot.
on.
Puts it across, and are you kidding me?
Window World! Find the equalizer, a player up. They finally get it.
We kept talking about it, Zach. We kept saying who was going to find the back of the net, and here he is. I don't know if we want to attribute that to exactly him, but that was his shot. It looked like it deflected off. I don't know who followed through there. But nonetheless, Window World finding the equalizer, and we have ourselves a game again. Rickshaw, I wouldn't say even felt comfortable on the ball. They looked like they were doing all the right things. But again, just a goal there to tie it back up.
Adeyemi just proving a miraculous moment for Window World.
And now more work to be done for Rickshaw. Still time left in this match.
And don't forget, we're 3-3 now. That would go to golden goal overtime. 2 5-minute periods. If the goal is scored, it would be game over. Right now, it's 3-3.
A battle between the 19s gets dragged down. And definitely a foul there. A good position now for Window World. They just scored from a similar spot.
And it's interesting to see how many bodies do they throw in here, Window World, knowing they have a man advantage, but also wanting for set plays.
If I'm Rickshaw, I'm bringing every single person back if I can. I'm not necessarily worried about scoring this next goal. I maybe look to find a counterattack approach.
Of course, especially with 3 minutes left in the second half.
And you can hear the coach. He's telling his players, you got just a little bit left. He wants more out of them.
That's always the tactic there. Give them
driven in.
Time and actually there.
And another Window World's throw in.
Well, what a game we've been treated to already, Cole. No matter what happens in this next 3 minutes. Adeyemi now crosses it, blocked. Can they counter? Rickshaw
heads it down. Referee says no handball.
Fair play. That'll be
brought
called
down hard, and it's another foul.
Foul on Bennett. And the coach
and Rickshaw getting frustrated.
To come take and have a word with Richard Seaman, excuse me.
Oh,
straight
red card given. More cards being shown.
Another red, a second red. This time for the head coach, Richard Seaman of Rickshaw, Thai Kitchen and Bar.
Surely frustrated, but not out yet. Again, a dangerous spot for Window World Highlanders. But Carndia has done a wonderful job in goal so far. That first goal just a little unlucky, again, an awkward bounce, but since then has saved a PK, has made multiple stops. And we'll see right here what he can do.
Well, now the ref coming over here to tell the coach to get off of the premises of the field that they're on.
And it looks like the coach for Rickshaw has been ejected. And again, the referee's taking extra caution to make sure Things are done right here.
This final has had about everything. So here will be a 3-man wall. Window World with the free kick. Blocked
And a
into
good
the wall.
block
And the
from the
counter.
wall. Mercado.
Rickshaw on the counter potentially.
It's a 2-on-2, now a 3-on-3. Numbers are flying forward. Driven across. And unlucky there for number 7 trying to get on the end of it. That was Wilton Carlisle.
Haig on the sprint. And that was Window World heart and mouth kind of stuff there. With only about 2 minutes left in this game. We're losing our voices here, Cole.
A strong tackle. Now space, an even better tackle.
Look at Adiemi there in the middle.
And
of the
another
park.
push. Rickshaw have to be careful here. It's foul after foul. They're playing it. I don't think Rickshaw noticed, and man, are they lucky. Referee's going to bring it back.
Well, I was in the wrong spot, and I think the ball was moving. The ref here is not going to take that.
Well,
You know
again,
that for
Zach,
sure.
when we watch traditional 11v11 soccer, you don't always have to wait for that referee to blow their whistle. A lot of times they kind of just let you put the ball down and play. But you're absolutely right. Here in this tournament, they expect you to wait for that whistle before any kind of play is made.
Well, in small-sided, absolutely.
And who else is it on the ball?
It is Adiemi. Who else would we expect
But number
here to take this?
24, a Thunder Rocket.
It's still bouncing around.
Oh, my goodness.
Not cleared yet for Rickshaw.
And
still
Haig.
in the area.
With
It's
a beautiful
already
stop.
Adiemi in there.
On his left
Crack out
foot,
by
takes a
Bennett.
strike. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my. Window World.
And hardly anybody can believe it here. That was number 20, Josh Bennett, has been coming in and out. I saw him over here having a conversation with himself, I kid you not, about beating himself up about not being good enough. And here he is.
And let's get a look at the replay. It might be an own goal.
We're trying to figure it out. Looks like possibly an own goal, not going to be awarded to Josh Bennett. We're not sure. Going to look
And
at the
it was
replay
going
here.
off.
Rickshaw.
Oh, off target by a Rickshaw player. Deflected in.
That is super unlucky for Rickshaw. Still just a minute left.
Now it's panic stations. It's the sink, the kitchen sink now, Cole, for Rickshaw.
Or is it the Window World that we've all been looking for? A lofted ball in behind. It's a lot of weight. Machado trying to get on the end of it. And there's the final whistle. Unbelievable. Rickshaw has to feel disheartened by that. Again, played a man down pretty much the entire match. Made a major comeback. Ends up taking the lead. And then just falls short again from Window World. Playing a fantastic match. Again, number 24. What a phenomenal game from him.
Adiemi
Yeah, I don't even want to try to say that one.
with the with the superb performance. Window World, they win it at the death, and those 3 whistles signify that they're going to the bank and taking the money home for Window World.
That's exactly right. As Zach just said, the new crown champions of the men's over 30 here at the Beer City Cup is Window World Highlander. Again, a shout out to the sponsor. I'm sure they'll be happy when they bring that check back home. Again, my name is Cole Slater.
Yeah, alongside you, Cole, Zachary Butchright. What a final we had. We had everything, and thank you for being a part of it. TSC TV also. Glad to be the broadcast partner.
Guys, we had fun. Thank you so much. Be sure to check out the next registration. It's going to be in Tennessee, guys. Should have elite registration open if you think you're top of the top. Also, they have all the other divisions to check out there. Men's over 30, the Premier, women's co-ed, you name it, they got it, guys. So definitely go ahead and check that out. That's next in November. Officially signing off here. Cole Slater, thanks for having us, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you, Cole. And what a tournament it was. Zachary Butchright off the air. Good night and so long.